So this came in the mail today. Thea asked me to order her some of Petri dishes so she could do a science experiment. And mind you, Thea is 6 years old, but she's really into science right now. So I'm doing everything I can to encourage that curiosity in her. So I ordered these Petri dishes from Amazon, and they're pre-poured with agar, and they are supposed to come with swabs. So I'm just going to open them up and make sure that they did come with swabs. That they're sealed in plastic, and yes, they came with swabs. It looks like 2 in each one. So what we're going to do tomorrow is walk around and swab surfaces. She wants to do our computers, which I know will be disgusting. And maybe I can convince her to do like her tablet, because that thing's pretty disgusting too. And we'll think of some other things. And she is super excited about this. This is all her. And so we will see how tomorrow goes. All right. Hello, MermaidThea fans. Today we are doing an experiment. And what are we doing, Thea?
We're gonna swap some parts and we're gonna let the bacteria grow.
Yeah.
And it's gonna happen in 3 days.
We're gonna let it grow for 3 days?
Yep.
And what is your hypothesis about what's gonna happen?
That all of these are gonna get a lot of bacteria.
You think all of them are gonna have bacteria? What is gonna have the most bacteria, you think?
I think it's gonna be Papa's keyboard.
You think it's Papa's keyboard?
Yeah.
My bet is that it's gonna be Thea's tablet.
Oh yeah, that would be a lot.
All right. So while we were opening the Petri dishes, Thea opened the Petri dishes. She accidentally touched one with the tip of her finger, so I labeled that. So we're gonna see what happens there. That wasn't on purpose, but it was an accident, and we'll roll with it, right?
Yep.
All right, and then we have our control. So what we're gonna do for our controls, we're gonna take the swab that it came from, and we're just gonna swab a clean swab on the control. So that way we have something to look at and compare to for the swabs. So we'll see like if there's bacteria from the swabs. They are sealed. I don't know if they're sterile, but they are sealed. Okay. So we have, can you tell us what we have? So we have your tablet, right?
Yep.
What else do we have?
Papa's keyboard.
And what else do we have?
The Xbox.
The on button, right? We're going to do the on button and then everybody presses.
Yeah.
Then we're going to swab your hands.
Yeah.
And then we're going to do the fridge handle, right?
Yeah.
So you think it's going to be Papa's keyboard.
Yeah.
It's going to have the most bacteria.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be your tablet.
And it's going to be the fridge handle too.
Fridge handle too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
So that's our hypothesis. I don't think much is going to grow in the control. I don't think anything's going to grow in the control. All right. So we labeled everything with a black Sharpie marker and with the date so we don't forget when we did this, right?
Yep.
All right. So the control first. You have 2 swabs in there. So take out the swab. Do not touch the tip of the swab. So we open this end. Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna get one. There we go.
All right. So just swab it on that. All right. So that's now garbage. We can set that aside. All right. So there's our control. Now pull out the other one by the end. Don't touch it on anything else. Don't touch your hands or anything. And just swab it. I'm going to swab it across the surface. And look how dirty it is. It's so gross. I totally wiped this down with a wipe afterwards. Now,
Yep.
you're going to take it over here. And you're going to swab it on top of the agar.
Well, I can see the bacteria growing already.
I don't think you can. You're just seeing the dents you're making in the agar. Put it in there.
Ew.
All right. So next we have to do Papa's keyboard.
Yeah.
All right, so now we're gonna swab Papa's keyboard. Excuse us while he works from home. All right. Perfect. All right, let's go down. Let's go back downstairs.
There's gonna be lots of it on Papa's keyboard. He always has to use it.
Yeah. Now we've got Papa's keyboard. Very good. Now put it in that little thing to dispose of it.
Ew.
All right, so the next thing we're gonna do is Thea's hands. And Mommy's gonna do this one.
Yeah, because I can do it.
All right.
It'll tickle.
Here's Thea's hands, so I'm gonna swab here. I'm gonna
Tickle.
swab here, and we're gonna see, because she literally just washed her hands. Can you take the lid off, Thea? Can you take the lid off?
This one?
Yep. And then we're just gonna roll across the agar.
Okay, what's next?
All right, and then we throw it in there. All right, so then we have the fridge handle left
Yeah.
and the Xbox.
Let's do the fridge
You
handle.
wanna do the fridge handle?
Yeah.
All right. So here, open, take one out, and do the fridge handle. Are you gonna do the front or the back of the fridge handle?
I'm gonna do both.
Okay. All right, I think that's good. All right, so then roll it around. All right. Fridge handle done. Put it in our little makeshift garbage. Last thing is the Xbox on button. So we'll go do that. Okay, so the Xbox on button, she's gonna swab that. That should be good. So, and she thinks it's gonna be locked. All right, so she's gonna just roll that swab around in there. All right, perfect. All right, so throw that away. All right, so what do you think, Thea? Was it fun?
Yeah.
All right, so like, thumbs up if you like it.
Yep. And we're gonna do we're gonna do the end of this video in 3 days and
Going to record what we just did downstairs, and then so we can write down our hypothesis, right?
Yep.
We're gonna write down our hypothesis, and then we're gonna write down everything we did, and then in 3 days we will do another video of the results and
we'll
whether
show you.
yeah, we'll show you the results and whether or not our hypothesis matched what actually happened.